Next up, and needless to say, and now for something slightly different. Brett Clay is the author of the award-winning book, Selling Change, 101 Secrets for Growing Sales by Leading Change. It was named the best business book of 2010. He's got a very interesting topic with a different angle that you're going to hear about right now.
Have you heard the social media drumbeat? Would you just like it to stop? Last year I was in the audience and I didn't want to hear that drumbeat either. But I learned how to do it, and so can you. So we must learn these new technologies because the marketing tools of yesterday are gone. Social media or traditional media companies are crumbling. The revenues are falling, and everybody expects their content to be free. Companies like Business Week, formerly known as Business Week, I should say, are also having to learn how to compete, how to thrive, and survive in the new world of online media. The new world is all about creating content and building community. Focus on building your content and then connect it to people, and your community will grow. Think of yourselves as community builders, not gurus and experts anymore. So last year I was in the audience and I didn't know anything about social media. When people talked about new media, I thought they meant Blu-ray movie discs. But since then, I've invested so heavily and thoroughly with that mandate coming out of the national conference that I trademarked my system, and I even won a book marketing award from the IPPEs. And the point is that if I can do it, you guys can do it too. Now, a lot of people try to dip their toes in and do one thing at a time, but it doesn't work that way. You have to think of it as a system that works synergistically to create a virtuous cycle. And only after you've achieved critical mass will the chain reaction be self-sustaining. So here's the marketing system. It starts with a book. That's your foundation. You add traditional media, direct marketing, the social media tools, of course. Multimedia content is absolutely critical, and then applications round it out and create a social synergy system that allows two horses to pull 15,000 pounds. Now I want to stress again the importance of a book. It's the foundation of your marketing system. These guys are far more successful, and look at the brand that these books have created for them. A book captures your content, communicates it, and becomes your vehicle for evangelism. And no one can dispute the success of the little black book there. Hey, Mike, yeah. Okay, so a book is just one way to package your content. You need to look at all the different ways to package your content. I just recently wrote an article, in fact, about the death of printed books. So that's just another reason that you need to embrace online media to survive. So again, it's all about content. Don't get caught up in all the hype of social media. What's happening in the world today is far more profound than the buzzword social media. What's happening is the game changer is that media is going online, and once that happens, everything changes. For example, I just attended Book Expo America in New York City, and I wrote this article where I am the reporter. Everybody becomes a reporter in this new online world. With online technologies or online media like PRWeb, they distribute these news stories to websites, to newspapers, to bloggers, and over 300,000 subscribers. Again, multimedia content is absolutely essential today. This is my YouTube channel where I'll be publishing all 101 secrets from my book, as well as video versions of my blog, book reviews, and testimonials. This was actually a huge investment. I built a recording studio to pump out all these videos. This is my Actuation Zone radio show, one of the most important components of my social synergy system. What happens is the guests, like Jill Konrath right down there, at the bottom there, number 3, they come on the show and then they promote their appearance to all of their community, building their platform and mine at the same time. This is the book's website, and notice how it synergistically combines all that content I referred to. The YouTube channel, the cartoon, the Facebook fan page, the iPhone app, Twitter feed, and since it's built on WordPress, the blog is built right in. The next one is my corporate website, again, built on WordPress, and synergistically bringing in all that content. The YouTube, the LinkedIn, a link to the Selling Change book website, the Actuation Zone radio channel, Facebook fan page, And again, the blog is built in because it's WordPress, and the Selling Change blog actually feeds that website. Now, you all probably have Facebook accounts, but I don't think very many of you have Facebook fan pages. You need to do that because a fan page is critical for your business identity. It enables you to announce all of the things going on like blogs, your new videos, events, and all that kind of thing. And also try Facebook advertising. It's very low cost and incredibly targeted. Now, everybody talks about Twitter. My point here is you want to make sure that your branding is consistent across all of your web properties. And one tip is don't link your Twitter feed to your Facebook fan page. You don't want Twitter littering up your fan page. Of course, LinkedIn is an absolutely critical component of any marketing system today. Make sure you've covered all the bases and you used all the features on LinkedIn. For example, the reading list from Amazon, the Twitter feed, the WordPress blog feed, and then the LinkedIn groups. And spend the first several months just adding contacts. Now here's an example of how you can co-create content. Next year I'm going to be publishing a book that's comprised completely of chapters submitted by readers. Each chapter is only 2 pages or 400 words. This is an example of how I'm promoting that book in my current book. So one book leads to the next. So here's your social media drumbeat checklist. First of all, make sure you're developing a fire hose of content. That's what it's all about. Then get your website on WordPress, get that fan page implemented, and then build your team. You need a strong team. Last year, when we were looking at this, we couldn't find developers that knew WordPress or PHP. But this year, there are a lot of people. And finally, everybody, please come to the Cigar Pig fundraiser tonight at Sun on the Beach. I've donated a consulting and coaching package to help you build your own social synergy marketing system. Thank you.